Hey everyone, it's Dee for the sign of Aries for October of 2018. Okay, two quick announcements before we start. I am giving away the free giveaways, so 12 free readings for anybody that likes, comments, and subscribes to the channel. You got to make sure you subscribe and definitely make sure you comment below. That's how I choose the winners. So I will be choosing them around the 27th or 28th of the month. But yep, just comment and I will do a video around that time to show you how I choose the winners. It's basically by spirits. Scrolling up and down the comments. All right. So make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. And if you would, give me a thumbs up on the video. All right. Second announcement real quick is I created a membership group. Okay, so if you're interested in getting more support, more spiritual support, more guidance, more inspiration, we do energy healing every Monday night at 8:30 p.m. On a Zoom. So you're actually interacting with me. I can see you. You can talk to me. So if you're interested in interacting with me more, this is the best way to do it. You get once a week energy healing sessions for an hour, and then you also get tarot once a week. That's going to be sporadic. So if you're interested in that, the link is below. And guys, it's only $22 a month right now. So please sign up now because it will be going up to $37 a month. Okay, it's a lot. You get a lot of my time. You get like 8 hours of me interacting with you per month. So if you're interested in that right now, it is only $22 because I'm just launching it. So get on board quickly. It's fantastic. We've already had 2 sessions. It's just amazing in there. Everybody's feeling better and vibrant and more peaceful. Anyway, if you're interested, the link's below. All right, let's get to this, guys, because I was kind of really excited for you. When I was shuffling the cards, the energy that I was getting is I was seeing you at a desk and like writing. And I feel like you guys are on point in the month of October, very focused, very driven is what I was getting. The 2 cards that popped out, usually there's only 1, but you guys had 2 this month. They kind of popped out like this. So the first card that I saw was the 10 of Pentacles. So this is the overall energy. And that's exactly what I was feeling about, this is about kind of abundance and work. The Pentacles is all about work. And then the 8 of Pentacles also fell out, which is about working. It's about perfecting a skill or a craft or, getting it right is what I'm getting. Okay. So that is just awesome overall energy. In the beginning of October, it looks good. It looks good for you guys. You have the 7 of Pentacles. So a lot of Pentacles. So this could definitely have to do with money. All right. And I do see some wands here, and the wands that I see are kind of like significant. So I would definitely say that this has to do with work, has to do with definitely money with the Pentacles, and also having to do with grounding and being more stable. Okay, really kind of getting your life in order as to like how you want it, or things are coming into you that is like, holy crap, I've been waiting for so long for this to happen. Okay, and so that's the 7 of Pentacles is just working at it. No, I'm sorry, that's the 8 of Pentacles, just working at it. The 7 of Pentacles is kind of like making that space for yourself, right? Taking that time out for yourself, to nurture yourself, to give yourself what you need. Like what I'm kind of seeing is like they're putting like food in my mouth to nourish my body. And that's like the same thing that's happening in the month of October. I think you're finally realizing that it is time for you to nourish yourself in more than just like one aspect. It's time for you to get your body in a good place, get your mind in a good place, get your money and finances in a good place. It's like, stop all the BS. And now it's really time to focus. And it's time to, because I'm seeing like the dreams that you had for your life have been put aside because you're too busy going like and thinking about everything else and everything's in front of you, that it doesn't give you any time to really reflect on what you want is what I'm getting. Okay, so that 7 of Pentacles is about taking time to reflect and to really nourish yourself in more ways than one. Right next to it, you've got the Knight of Cups, you've got the 6 of Wands, and then you've got the 10 of Wands. So again, guys, this is a general reading. If this doesn't resonate with you, please check out your moon and rising signs. You're more than welcome to comment on those to increase your chances of winning. Just saying. But I feel like this is a little bit all over the place here, but with the Knight of Cups coming in, so definitely I am getting the message here that for some of you, for a select few, I would say, is that there's love coming in that's being recognized. So I would say that maybe there's an engagement, but with this Ten of Wands here, I'm seeing that you might turn it down, okay, of leaving it behind. So, because when I look at this Knight here, I don't know, he doesn't look too that happy to me. But so for a select few of you, the message is that there might be a proposal coming that you're going to turn it down because of knowing that it's not the right thing and not just going with the next step, right? A lot of people in a relationship will just go with the next step, even though they realize that they're not that happy in the relationship, but they get engaged and then all of their thoughts are like, oh, this could be it, and I'm getting married, and they get overwhelmed with, or overtaken, I would say, by the thought of such, I don't know, fairy tale stuff, right? So, but I do get that some of you will be turning this recognition down. If it does not resonate with love, this definitely could be work. So you might get a job offer that is a promotion, but you might turn it down because it might be too much. It might be weighing on you. It might take up too much time, and that's not what you want. Like I said, is reflection on your life, right? We keep saying yes to things that go against what we want our life to be. And make sure in the month of October, and I'm feeling this a lot, especially in the middle, is you're going to start to see this clarity. And that's what that Ten of Wands is all about here, is that you're going to start to see the clarity of being like, I am important enough to know what I want, to have what I want. And I'm going to start saying no to things that don't align with that, right? And that's what I feel for you guys. Towards the middle of the month here, because next you've got the Strength card. And I think by turning down whatever this is for you, if it's a job, if it's even like a proposal of friendship, you know, like, but this person, it's like, you don't trust them, you can't, you know, like whatever that is for you, you might turn it down. I'm getting you're definitely going to turn, like something's going to be offered as like a step up, okay? A friendship, an engagement, even a job offer, but it's going to be turned down, all right? And I feel like when you turn that down, it's going to give you strength. It's going to give you strength. And then the Moon card here, I see this all about like, see, your shadows are coming to light. Actually, they're not coming to light. They're changing to light is what I see for you here. So when you make that sacrifice, right, in the beginning of October, it's going to open up a lot for you emotionally inside. You're going to start to see things clearer. You're going to start to feel empowered. You're going to start to feel like there's no stopping you, but not in like a you've got to go get it type of way, but like you don't have to worry anymore is really what I'm getting, right? With the Strength card and then the Moon, it's like you know that whatever shadows you have laying inside of you, they're going to be turned to light one day. If not now, some right now, some later on, but you don't have to worry about the shadows that you have because you have the strength within you to get them to come up and to get them to turn to the light, okay? To turn into light, okay? Sorry for the blurriness. So in the middle of October, I definitely feel like you're going to start to get your vibe back, and you're going to even like more synchronicity. And then because right next to that, you've got the King of Wands, and then you've got the Nine of Pentacles. This energy together, like the Nine of Pentacles is all about being single and independent, right? And so some of you might have left a relationship here. And towards the middle of October, when all of this comes up and that you start to get that empowerment back, you're going to feel good about being single. For some of you that this doesn't resonate with love, it's still independence. You're going to be able to feel that you can do this on your own. That yes, you can have help from others, but you don't need it. But you can, if it's offered, you can take it. But you're going to feel like an independence that I don't think you've ever felt before. And then with the King of Wands there, you're also going to know it's like you can manifest whatever you want and you can get whatever you want as long as you make the right decisions, as long as you follow your intuition. as long as you stop saying yes to the things that no longer align with your path of what you want. Okay? So the energy in the middle of October is wonderful. A lot of independence, a lot of empowerment, just a lot of finding yourself, right? A lot of knowing yourself, and a lot of nourishing yourself. I don't even think it's about finding yourself. I think it's about, because I feel like you've always been in there and you've always known that, but it's really time to start to take care of you. To take care of you is what I'm getting for the month of October. Towards the end, we have the Four of Cups. So it's a little bit of taking time out, a little bit of thinking, meditation, seeing what's really going on, a lot of healing. All right. So membership group would be good. Just kidding. Not kidding, but kidding. So, the Four of Cups is just about, you can see like she's just sitting there in this beautiful atmosphere, it's kind of like almost a new moon, just out of the new moon phase. And intention, what do I want? She's reflecting, right? So we reflect in the beginning of the month and we reflect at the end. After everything that, whatever you're leaving behind in the month of October, you're reflecting again. Now, what happens after you reflect at the end of the month, though, is you have the Seven of Swords, you have the Tower, and you have the Five of Swords. And I'm like, holy crap, what the heck is this? Beautiful reading, and then what the heck is this, right? So I clarified it. The clarification card is the Star. And then I said, oh, all right, I gotcha. All of this takes place. Tower, things that are built on false foundation, things that are not real, come tumbling down. Shadiness goes away. Stabbed in the back. So definitely some of you, it's probably going to either be like a friendship or a relationship that, also with this moon over here, some secrets could come out, but you're definitely going to be leaving, or someone else is going to, whoever energy this is, someone's going to feel stabbed in the back. You could be doing this to somebody else because you don't want this anymore. You've reflected here with the Four of Cups. And when you reflect and you think about it and you meditate on it, all of a sudden you're like, what the heck is this bullshit in my life? I don't want this. I don't want this type of energy around me. I want to surround myself with positive energy. I don't want this shadiness. I don't want to have to be doubting somebody or thinking about somebody if they're cheating or if they're lying to me or anything. Like, I don't want that. And then the Tower is going to come into play. And then someone's going to feel a little bit stabbed in the back. But that's okay. If it's you, it's okay. If it's them, it's okay. Because things like this have to happen so that you can shine like the star. Okay? This is all of this is because you're nourishing yourself. You want to give your energy to other people. You don't want them to drain it from you. Okay? You want to be in control of where your energy goes. So all of this negativity, whatever this energy is for you, however it resonates with you, it's all for the better purpose. It's all for a better cause. It's all for your nourishment and time for you to take care of you. And that's what we talked about in the membership group last night, actually, is that, it's okay to say no to people. You're not being selfish. You're taking care of you. And I always say about that oxygen mask, it's about you, on the plane when they say it, it's like you've got to put yours on before you can put anybody else's on. Is that selfish? No, because you're putting your oxygen mask on first so that you can help others. And that's what this energy is about, is letting others go, because it's not only good for you, it's good for them. If you're both in this negative cycle, negative cycle, then to let each other go is what's best for both of you. It's not selfish. It's best for both of you, even whether they can or cannot see it right then or there. Okay? So that's what I feel here. You also have over here the resilience card. And this says, rise above tribulations. Just rise above it. All of this right here, just know it's for the best. Know it's for a good cause, and know that it's going to help both parties in the situation, however it resonates. Then you also have the vacation card, which also could go along with the Four of Cups, about taking time out, retreating. You can see she's kind of sitting there and thinking. She's flying on a magic carpet. I want to fly on a magic carpet. Take time for relaxation and adventure. Get that joy back. Find some joy in your life again, right? I know you're very focused and you're very working, but just make sure that, you take some time to enjoy it too. Go for a run. Go for a magic carpet ride. Pick me up on the way, okay? All right, self-sufficiency. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source, and I am willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. Especially after this type of energy or leaving something behind up here, like, you want to make sure that you don't put your guard up and say, I don't want people, like, I don't need people in my life. I can do this myself, even though you do have the independence card. Knowing that you can do it yourself, but also asking or receiving help is where you want to be. Not trying to do everything yourself, because that's only going to be self-sabotage. All right, so just make sure that you're in a mindset of relying on the divine, asking your spirit guides for help. There's no shame in asking for help to get through a situation, to get more clarity. Okay, I do it every time we do Reiki in an energy session. I am asking all of that energy on the other side to help us move forward, to help us release our fears, to help us gain clarity, to help us raise our vibrations. Whatever it is, we're always asking the energy on the other side, whoever that is for you. You could believe in God, you could believe in divine, Buddha, whoever you believe in. It's just asking them for help. Okay, and there's no shame in that. And even if it's not on the other side and you need in the physical form, in the human form, to ask people for help, there's no shame in that, right? I always say it because I have children, and that saying about it takes a village to raise a child. It sure does, man, because, it's hard. It's hard work. So there's no shame in it. It takes help to get on track. It takes help to start a new business. It takes, you have to learn from people. So I'm just getting that there's no shame in asking for help, okay? And especially, in the comfort of your own home and without anybody else knowing, you can always ask for help from the divine energy on the other side. I don't have my vampire cards out, but these are the, where's the book? Oracle of the Shapeshifters. So I'm going to read because it's the same author and same artist. I just love her cards. So this says the Black Cat, Lost Magic, Atonement, Rebalance. I can't wait to see what this says because I think it's going to go along with this. Hopefully, we'll see. But about just nourishing you, rebalancing you, getting what you want. All right, here we go. It says, someone in your life has tried very hard to be harsh and to scare away the loneliness and pain inside him that has led to his callous words and cruelty. She has spoken such ugly things because she has not yet owned the scars and pains inside herself. He has tried to inflict others with similar cares so he doesn't feel so alone. But it is time now to see that although the scarecrow can be put up, the laws of karma cannot be denied. The raven will land and law will be done. The truth will come out and an apology will be said. The little forlorn one in the painting will be cared for again, and the magic of her black cat familiar will return. And the one who is the scarecrow will only have the comfort and the cold comfort of karma to look forward to, unless she softens and accepts that she is worthy of forgiveness too. It is time to be softer, to acknowledge unfortunate words and harsh behavior, and to apologize, and then to forgive yourself. Something sad has happened. The landscape around you is bereft, empty. It is sad, and you feel lonely and somehow like the world is a void. The harvest has come and gone, and it feels you have been left with nothing. You feel very sad and like you have been unjustly treated. But you must see that you have somehow created the situation you find yourself in. Harsh words have been said. Laws of friendship, hospitality, and kindness have been broken. And so it is time to speak words of kindness and friendship, and to live once again in a kind and hospitable way. It is time to plant new seeds in this abandoned and lonely landscape. There will be new growth. all will be well again. But it may take an acknowledgement of your own part in this sad tale to understand fully how to bring your life back to richness and beauty. The divination of this card is a feeling of great loneliness, angst, even self-pity, a flatness and emptiness, a boredom has been around you. You must take this time to really understand how this came to be, and to understand that it could not have come to be without some kind of contribution on your behalf. This is not to blame you or even to blame another, but to understand how the trouble has happened as best you can. By acknowledging the part that you have played, you will be given messages and opportunities to regrow the friendships that still have life in them, and you will now know which ones will walk away from for all time. It is time to say sorry if you know you ought to, and to allow yourself to say that what has been done and why. There is no blame, just understanding. But there must be an understanding of your own connection to this, first and foremost. Kind words and sincere amends will create friendships. Insisting on being tough and frightening for self-protection will only repeat this cycle, leaving you even more alone than you feel and you are at present, and magic will stay far away. You have experienced intense jealousy and sticky, unhealthy energies. You need not feel you are empty. You too have your magic. Forgive yourself, speak the truth, make amends, and watch your own magical abilities grow and thrive. Ooh, I like it. So basically, what it's saying is that, and it's funny because it's bringing me back to a reading, I don't know, probably around, either April, May, June, somewhere around there. I'm thinking more April or May, is about when it was time to take responsibility in the situation that has been created. So I'm getting a lot of these things have happened a while ago. So I'm wondering if it has to do with the Venus retrograde, but, so just reflect, right? Reflect on all of that is what that was saying, is look at what's happening. Look at what is not aligning with where you want to be. What's your responsibility in that? Is it always because you're saying yes to things that do not align? Well, that's not anybody else's fault but your own. So it's time to take responsibility and acknowledgement, and not to judge, not to blame, but just to be aware and clarity on that, so that going forward you can start to make better decisions that align with where you want to be and what you want to do. Okay, so it's time. If there's I just did this actually. I didn't really apologize because I don't really feel like I have anything to apologize. But it's even when you leave something like this, right? When you leave something like this, or you leave something like this, you don't want the negative energy of leaving it in a rough spot, right? Like a hard cut. Because what happens is, unless it's a narcissistic thing and you don't have any contact with them, that's wonderful. But if it was a friendship or a romantic relationship, you want to leave it with love. Because when you leave it with love and you take acknowledgement in your contribution and their contribution, and you can actually part ways in a very civil way, your energy raises, right? Your vibration raises. But when you end it in a very hurt and cut way, your energy stays down for a while because you're still holding on to that. Even though we think we're not, deep down, you're still holding on to that somewhere. So my advice, and what I've been through lately with a lot of people in my life since, I've been divorced, is to come to, after you kind of get over it and you take your responsibility and kind of what happened, is to just reach out and be like, hey, I know stuff, was wrong or whatever went down, but can we at least be civil? Because once you get that, it's like your energy lifts and all of that stuff, all that trapped stuff comes out. Okay. So I think that's what it's trying to say, is rebalance. And in order to rebalance, you got to get that negative energy that you feel towards something or someone, to rebalance that, see it in a different light so that you can reshape it. That's what I'm getting for you guys. But overall, this is a beautiful, beautiful reading because, like I said, between the 7 of the Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles and the Star card, this is wonderful energy. And it's only going to get better when you start to really nourish yourself and take time for you, and to take care of you. Once you start taking care of what you want and making decisions that align, that's when it's just going to start getting better and better. Okay. And you'll get used to this kind of energy leaving, and it'll actually make you happy because you feel like more empowered because you're letting things that no longer serve you go. Okay. But do it in a place of love, or in a space of love, shape of love, whatever. Love. That was our session last night. Love, love, love. So I hope that resonates with you guys. If you do want the free reading, just make sure you subscribe and comment and give me a thumbs up if you like the reading. And then also, if you're interested in the membership group, the link is below to see the page, get more information, and join if you want. All right. Hope to see you guys there. All right. Much love to all of you. Mwah. I will see you in November. Bye.